westbound, and we were probably up by that last light in the far left lane.
Okay.
So the only thing that I seen was the impact itself. I don't know who was trying to cut who off or who hit who. All I seen was the impact, and I seen the light was over there that I actually wrote my statement on fly off.
Okay.
We pulled up right into the median. I pulled off into the side of the road to help block traffic and keep it clear and keep these guys from moving around too much. And then I got out, assessed this woman in this car right here, went to the driver's side. She was moving, I could hear her moving around in there, so we told her unlock the doors. She was incoherent, just startled. Ended up exiting up the passenger side. I got her out to the median, sat her down, did a quick assessment, got it. She was breathing, responsive, kind of knew what happened. So as soon as that happened, they started calling for help over here. So I'm like, okay, she's stable. Ran over to this car over here. As I was walking over here, I seen the male being extricated by some bystanders.
Okay.
He was conscious, and he was moving all his limbs, so he was moving, but they helped him out and laid him on the side right there. So as soon as they got to him, I went inside the car. I heard a lady scream that there's a child in the back.
Okay.
So my attention first went to the child, went in the back, started triaging the child.
She wearing a seatbelt?
She was wearing a seatbelt.
Okay.
She was in a high chair wearing a seatbelt.
Okay.
I ended up cutting the seatbelt. But there was a speaker, that big fucking speaker in there, that moved around, and I don't know if that or the impact from the side caused the laceration on her head.
Okay.
So that was my major issue first. So I looked at the lacerations, felt her head, felt a little bit of crepitus, I thought, or it was glass. I couldn't really tell. I wasn't really trying to move her head around. And then as soon as I got that, I had a lady come in, hold the C-spine so I could get to the other side of the car. Had to help her hand pull the car door off, which was fairly simple. We pulled the car door off. As soon as we moved, she moved a little bit. So I immediately started assessing breathing. She had some big old lacerations on her legs. Looked like she almost degloved her foot.
Okay.
And then a big old laceration, compound fracture, it's a tip. But I didn't see any major bleeding, so I didn't see any arterial bleeding or anything like that. So I immediately went up the airway, opened up her airway, got her leaning forward, getting the blood out of her face. I thought it was all coming from her head, but when I opened her mouth, she was full of blood in the mouth.
Okay.
As soon as we got her there, we got the doorway cleared out. I told myself I need to get her out. I need to make sure that there's no other bleeding that I can't see, and to keep her breathing, I need to get her on her side. Cut the seatbelt, held C-spine, lifted her out of the car, moved her over here, laid her on the ground, got all her clothes off to check for any further bleeding. Didn't really see much other than major laceration on her leg, big old laceration on her head, and then just glass all over her body. So I started wiping some of the glass off, turned her on her side, kept her breathing, and then waited for the paramedics to come to release. We helped them load her onto the stretcher, got her on the ambulance, came back, and started assessing the gentleman.
And did he say anything?
He didn't say anything. Didn't know what was happening. Thought Obama was still the president. Thought it was 2022.
Okay.
So he's a little incoherent.
Do you work for us?
I do not.
Okay. Who do you work for?
Marine Corps Embassy Security Group.
Okay.
So I'm a Navy corpsman down there.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Yep. So,
And we have your info?
I think so. The lady officer right there got
You
me.
got his info? You're good to go. I shake your hand, but thank you very much.
Yep. Good job for that hard work.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you.
Safe duty.
If your guys down there want them, I have 4 of those really tall orange skinny cones, like the ones VDOT has. They're on the left-hand side of my truck.
Okay. Did he say what happened?
Yes.
Who ran what?
Nobody ran anything. This car's going this direction. Probably gets hit about right here. This car is coming the opposite direction. Crosses over into oncoming traffic.
He's coming. I'm gonna go hold off traffic.
He crosses over into oncoming traffic. Basically starts to yaw. Gets T-boned by the truck in this lane. Then spits out. Hits the wall and comes to rest. So, driver here, you guys say he's a known drug addict. We found methamphetamines on him. The kid in the back seat, thank God, was wearing a seatbelt. And then mom, who's dead right now, that's Centera, died probably within the first 30 seconds. So I don't know if the kid's alive yet, but that driver's absolutely fine.
Good. Glad, but man, that sucks.
Yeah.
So he's coming down here too fast.
We already have all that, but Huggy gave it to me to give to you.
Thank you.
So he's coming down too fast. Y'all is out.
I think he either got drugged out because the Navy Corps medic who works at a Quantico said he was asking him if he remembers what's going on. He said Obama's still the president, 2020, that kind of shit.
So driver's not buckled. Neither is mom's driving shotgun.
Awesome, but at least the kid was.
Kid was buckled. I'm guessing she was half ejected because that whole side's food bars. She was buckled.
Yeah. Looks like I'll be coming in tomorrow.
So you see your marks now, Drum?
Well, the AOI is somewhere around here. That comes all the way back to about right here.
I think they hit. He was in that yaw. He just continued to spun her around, almost in place. Because your marks end right around in here.
So
Continue that away. So I mean, those are definitely theirs. AOI somewhere in here-ish.
well, if you put the truck back,
So the metal stops.
I bet you we find shit right here. Where's a broom?
I just put that two there. I think you're over here, brother. No, I think you're this way. So look at where your shit is.
Yeah, but he thinks you turned the steering wheel?
I think that they're at such an angle. That they're coming in. You gotta think they're probably coming like this, and that sideways impact to her like this.
But
It just whipped.
that rim drag mark is from the front right. That goes all the way back to right here. They're doing 45-52, remember?
Yeah, but it's continuing. Because here's your other mark this way.
We have all of this
Here.
This is definitely her. That's all her.
Oh, I'll give you that.
I think she's in this lane doing 45-50. The other car's doing, and then the weight difference
I'll give you that.
fucking spits this one out.
I'll give you that.
So let me do this. So
Did you come up to the AOI yet?
right here.
Right there? Nice shot.
So you want to put it about here-ish?
What else do we got?
Yeah.
You got, here's your other camera mark sideways here.
No, I think you're good.
And don't let Chad drop.
I've heard stories.
At the AOI?
This is them spitting out. I don't think so.
What caused that? Because look at the
I don't think so.
master crash.
They're right front because the A-arm's down.
Right here, boom. And
Because
then
look back there.
No, so they're both doing 45-50 quotish, right? So the weight difference between the car
Yeah.
and this one,
Yeah.
especially
So
with the
you're-
weight being up
You're
front,
definitely putting it over there farther.
so
That's a hell of an
The-
impact.
the-
Do you see any gouges?
the rims start kicking up. No, you might be right. We'll work our way back.
Because you're seeing where it spins and rolls here.
I think he's fucking right. I think
But you got the spin here.
Yeah.
We know
Think
that this is this.
Think about the hit.
Question drop now.
It's immediately knocking this over,
that's
and
all-
then
what's
this
this?
spinning and rolling over.
So that's all the truck.
You got this one coming this way. That rail comes there. That's from the truck.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, that gets detached upon fucking
Impact. So you have this one coming.
Boom,
Boom.
and then it's moving, and here's your rear tires.
So it rotated twice. Or it rotated around then. You got to think.
No, there's the first rotate up there.
How about cameras? We got any cameras?
So they have a dash cam on the
We got
car.
Target.
Yeah,
but
Target's
Target's,
a dash cam.
There's a
Target's
dash
gonna
cam.
pick up big time.
Is it still running?
I can't. No, the cable's broke. So it could be. I don't know if it was broke before or broke now, but it's broke. I am starving like mom.
I'll get you some food in a minute here.
I just need water.
Huh?
Just water.
That I have a case. I have a whole case of water.
Both nights. As soon as I go walk at WDX to fucking eat, both nights.
I was just turning on
So
to go home.
that's all the SUV.
This is our car.
That's all spinning. That is definitely all car. I'm still curious
I
about
mean-
that.
That could be.
Is this your front tire? No, that's
I think he is right. Because think about that divot.
spin it.
It doesn't come off till here.
So you think that's the free tire? Is
I
that
think so because it comes here and rotates.
What's causing the infinity mark right here by this AOI?
well? This is spinning, but it only spun once. Because that's all the drag marks from the front right.
Yeah, I see them.
That's all fucked up right there.
It's greasy.
Did you have skid from him?
Yeah, so that's all him. He spun twice.
But nothing coming in from your side of the intersection.
No, it was just a straight veer.
Yeah. I don't know if you had locked him into the-
But that's
came in full speed.
so that right there is her front right.
Yeah, the drag.
So going back off the first, and we found the second. So there's your actual AOI.
That's the actual one. That's
Yep.
where they made contact. You spun from there.
Yep.
That's a lot of centrifugal force for small.
I think. This is broken ground off here.
Okay.
It should be equal to that side. I could have done that. I could have done that. What you thinking, Cletus?
Trying to find where they spun.
Back left country club.
Seems like, yeah,
That's the smart play. It's the only
it's a dead end.
Because the damage is on the right, which caused them to flip that way. So
And then it finally broke off with soup.
that's her.
They're coming in sideways.
Yep.
Gets popped, rotates.
She just rolls backwards.
So here's the question: which way did they? Because she comes straight, she hits.
She would have turned into it.
Is that it?
She either had is either coming and turning this way, or he gets hit. He turns and gets hit. Boom, rotates all the way around.
Okay.
Which that crossover is indicative, and goes there. I don't know what you think, Cap. He ain't paying no attention.
I saw you in motion.
I heard.
It says you're very intelligent.
Look, I'll try to get some old school knowledge here.
On paper. He's got to do not do. He's got to do C1. C1.